Happy time zones, everybody. Todd GG on getting first. And for nomming that noms of the noms. Same to you, Bushcat. Hope you're doing well. And enjoy making dinner. Make sure you bring enough for everybody else. You're also listening. Excellent. Well then, now that Bushcat is not at the keyboard. Oh, there you're still here. we could say all the true and factual things about Bushcat, which they're going to be all good things. Oh, I hope everybody's doing well. Bushcat is totally bushy and definitely a cat. No lies detected. Yeah. So, today was a day. It was fine. Work was work. Got to work from home today. Got some stuff tested and seems to be working. How did we know? We had a suspicion about the cat-like nature. But it was just a hunch. Not entirely sure where we got it. But yeah, work was work. Got some stuff tested. Had a vCISO meeting. So yeah, all the kind of normal things. Todd sees everything. I bet you didn't see that. The series of Intel HD generation succeeding is called the HD graphics 600. I don't know. If I were to guess, it probably would have been 2. Maybe you should put some pants on then. I mean, you know, you do you. Whatever's the most comfortable for you. But, pants? Where we're going, we don't need pants. Yeah. So I posted in the Discord, which I now have this very well thought out command. That I definitely didn't just type a bunch of crap into and stuff. But there is a Discord server. And for any VOD watchers in the future, hope to see you there, if you're not already there. Chatters, lurkers, chatters, Todd and Bushcat, you're already in there. We've had a riveting conversation about Next Fest games. And I've thrown some food pictures in there. We've gotten to see some floofy kitties. So, if you are so inclined, there's a redeem there. I'm basically copying Rain on that because that's the way she does it, and I think it's a fantastic idea. Speaking of Rain, it sounds like Rainstorm Wander is going to be back sometime this week. My food looks absolutely delicious. I try to post good pictures of food that look appetizing. Our dinner tonight wasn't too bad. It just wasn't like picture worthy, maybe? I don't know. Rainy's back? Fried green beans. Fried green beans were delicious. No joke. I don't know where you're at, but if you have a Habit Burger near you, and there's another place by us that's like a local mom and pop kind of establishment. They also have fried green beans. So, but it's like they serve it with like a ranch wasabi dip. Oh my gosh, it's so good. So good. You have, and they are so good. They are so good. Yes, Todd. Rainy posted on Blue Sky that she's probably going to be back sometime this week. Doesn't know when yet, but sometime this week. Brian had posted that, if he's 30 minutes into a stream and then Rainy starts, then it's going to be a 30-minute stream. But he was also kidding. But still. Anybody watching now, in the future, in the past, that's weird. Rainstorm Wander. Please give them some time. If the vibe matches, give them a follow. Rain's fantastic. It sounds amazing. Ranch Wasabi, yeah. It's I'll need to go there again sometime, and I mean, I don't know if taking pictures is gonna do anything. I mean, it's probably just gonna look like a slightly greenish ranch. I don't know. With fried green beans, but oh my gosh. Our daughter even tried the fried green beans and she loved it. So anyways, if you are interested in seeing delicious food pictures, floofy kitties, riveting gaming conversation, or if you want to play with the bot that I made, the Discord is available for the low price of 4,000 channel points for now. I don't know. I just kind of put something there. But yeah, anyways. Other than that, I guess we could just get into it. I'll probably not be on for not too long tonight. Wednesdays I usually get a little bit of time in because my wife's out. But hopefully I'll get more time this weekend. And, we'll see how it goes. But let's go ahead and hydrate, shall we? Thank you, Bushcat. Hydrate complete. And yes, everybody hydrate if you're so inclined. If you're so willing and able. It was water. It was water. I do have a Baja Blast over here, but I am going to try to hydrate with the water. With water. On the hydrates. You're actually out of water? BRB? Alright, I'm going to wait for you, Todd. We're all just going to sit here and wait for Todd to get some water. I would love to kick this, like this congestion, like this last bit of, whatever I've got going on. Let's see. Panda coins. 75? Heck yeah. Let's spin that 50. I got my coins back. Well, it's better than nothing. Soon, hopefully. Soon. Hopefully. That would be the dream. Okay, I'm done waiting for Todd. Todd, are you back? Let's go ahead and get into it. Your advice is water and sleep. I do have the waters. I do sleep. I probably could sleep longer. But I mean, laying in bed is prime chess time on my phone. It's when it's nice and quiet and I can play some chess against bots and other people. Maybe I'll do a chess stream sometime and everybody can see how bad I am at it. You have been watered? Okay, phew. I was totally waiting for you and did not say that I was just going to start and just forget about you. Chess? Yeah, chess. I don't know why I've been on a chess kick like the past couple weeks. You like reading before sleep? Yeah, my wife does that too. Either on her phone or her tiny Kindle. Reading puts me to sleep, which, you know, would be good, but it puts me to sleep because I find it so boring. So like if I forced myself to read, yeah, it would probably help me fall asleep because I'd just be like bored out of my mind. But it's kind of like, I remember when I was a kid and my friend's older brother was trying to quit smoking. And he said like, you know, the Nicorette gum or whatever is, like all it really does is just make it taste bad when you smoke or something. So all you do is just spit out the gum. He said, that's what he said. I don't know. So I feel like if it were me, a similar thing would be, reading so boring. I'm just going to not read. I'm going to go back to my phone. You read before bed too. The problem is you have the opposite. If a book is too good, you'll just, be there thinking one more chapter over and over. I'll do audiobooks. And you know, I listen, like a few years back, I was just mowing through audiobooks, like on the commute to work and such. That is how I consumed a lot of my Brandon Sandersons, all audiobooks. But yeah, I don't know that I've like read a book in a bit. You haven't tried audiobooks yet? It works for me because, one, just reading I'm bad at. And two, it gives me something to kind of do while I'm driving. Because it's either I'm going to listen to an audiobook or I'm going to listen to a Twitch stream. But yeah, audiobooks and music when you go on walks. That's something that my daughter and I do actually. Like when we go on a walk around the neighborhood, I'll get my AirPods, she'll get one, I'll get the other, and then we'll just listen to an audiobook as we go on a walk. So, which I should go on more walks to work off all that delicious food that we're seeing. You do that with your kiddo, but with music. Yeah, I mean, it's nice to be able to, I don't know. My wife goes hiking and she just loves to take in nature. I'm ambivalent, I think, about it. Like, yeah, there's nature. I guess if I go somewhere else, like if we were to drive a ways and we're staying somewhere else and we go hiking in that area, I would probably appreciate it more. But just like hiking around where we live, meh. I don't know. That's just me. Let's go ahead and get into it. Your Spotify plan gets you 15 free hours of audiobooks, and that's enough for you. I think Audible, and and I'm not going to get into it too much. I should look into canceling my Audible, for reasons, but I don't know. I think Spotify also is kind of Yes, phone. I took my medicine, actually, a while ago. Med check. Everybody, if you have medications, prescribed medications that you need to take, please do. My phone reminded me. I beat my phone, though, because I took it about 30 minutes ago. Familiar nature does that to you, yeah. Gotta be exotic nature. Yep. It's gotta be unfamiliar. Okay. I am kicking this off. I'm Todd GG on another million. Oh my gosh, a million. I want to look at something real quick. You now have 6,262,000. Wait, 6,266,217. It's ridiculous. I wonder how far. I wonder how. I swear, if you break my Firebot because you end up getting like 1 trillion coins or something, I'm gonna be so mad. I'll be proud of you, but also mad. All right, let's go. All right, day 5. Time to head home for now. So I remember that we had all the lore. We had the lore dump from Persephone. And I just wanted to make sure that I got through all of it, and I absolutely don't remember most of it now. Thankfully, we have the journal, but if I just read all that stuff, it's just going to be a reading stream, and then I'll fall asleep. Everybody's going to listen to me sleeping. It's not going to be a great time. So we're going to just keep going. We'll do what it says down here, which what it says down here is time to head home. Head back home for now. So we're going to go to home, where Freddy is. Oh, Freddy. That's not Freddy.
Hi, Grace. I can just call you Grace, right?
That's my name. Where's Freddy?
She went out to get snacks. We were gonna watch TV while we waited, but, well, here you are.
What, you and Freddy are friends now? When did this happen?
When I came looking for you. Freddy has this movie that I've never seen. Super cool, right?
What movie is it?
Oh, would you rather not share your mortal friends? Anyway, I guess Athena wants to talk? I can zip us over to Olympus anytime, if you're free.
Weird fridge. Is this what you do?
So this is what you do? Ferry people around?
I'm the god of messengers, baby. Travelers, doorways, any kind of transition, really. The old Hermes said that the transition part made even more sense for me, which, extra cool, right?
Yeah, that's true.
I can connect any 2 doorways anywhere, just like that. So it's super easy to take people wherever. I don't mind.
I'm wondering if Hermes connected a door from wherever Calliope was to Grace's place, and that's how Hermes was at the apartment so fast. I don't know. We'll just keep going. You knew the old
You
Hermes?
mentioned the old Hermes a lot. You knew him?
Yeah, I was homeless for a while. It wasn't a great time, and he took me in. Everyone's on the same journey, he used to say. Only the roads are different. And then he went on his journey. Man, I still miss him every day.
Wait, isn't he still inside you? Aren't you kind of the same person now?
Not yet. It's only been a year. Maybe I'll feel him again one day. That'd be nice.
You say it's easy, but do you like doing all these errands?
Huh. Yeah, I never thought about it. It's nice to have a purpose. Athena is super sweet, and she has a big, important job. Why wouldn't I want to help her out?
You can't be this nice. Are you for real?
Oh, well, the old Hermes used to say that a willingness to serve is more important than a willingness to be served.
Fridge.
Do I have a choice about seeing Athena? I'm not in the habit of being at anyone's beck and call.
I mean, I guess you could say no, but I wouldn't. If Athena wants something, she's gonna get it eventually. She had that look in her eyes, like she really wants to talk to you.
She could always come here. Everyone else does.
Athena entered the mortal world? And now she doesn't do that ever. Can you imagine?
How does Athena manage never entering the mortal world?
She doesn't have to, I guess. Everyone brings her everything she needs. And that creepy owl of hers? Apollo says it's her eyes out in the world. It's everywhere. Watching.
So what, she just never leaves the building?
She'll go to the reliquary and places like that. Just never where mortals are. She wears a toga and calls cars iron horses.
I wonder how old Athena is to not. So then that's the other thing. Once you're an idol, or you're, like one of the, idols, do you just stop aging? Like, you can still be killed, but then you just stop aging? Because Persephone also said that she was a 1950s gangster's wife or something, I think. I don't know. Anyways.
I suppose there's no point in putting it off. Do your thing. Take me to Olympus.
Okay. Oh, when you see Freddy, tell her I'm sorry I couldn't stick around for the movie. And mind if I say something?
Sure.
You've changed. I mean, from the person I met when I first came here. When, you got it together really quick.
Thanks, I guess.
Whoa, I can change my trait? Oh no. I can't be clever anymore? Well, that's an interesting turn of events. I need to pick a new trait. Okay, so yeah, this was fun. Let's see. So, kick-ass. In your face. This Grace is very punk rock and not afraid to get reckless and aggressive when it's called for. Charming. This is Grace with soul and charisma. She tries to do the right thing and everyone likes her more for it. Again, adds to replayability. Yeah, because, then for the first act or so, I could have picked a different one. We could see how that affects the, the dialogue and such. I'm wondering I don't know. It's gonna work out however it does. So I'm just gonna work my way this way. So this part will be kick-ass.
There you are, Grace. Do have a seat.
Yeah. Woohoo.
I prefer to stand, thanks.
As you like. You've certainly been busy, haven't you? Everywhere I turn, there you are. Including the reliquary.
Oh.
I'm uncertain how you got access, but even you must have realized it's off limits. Particularly for your mortal friend.
But you know what happened there. That's where Calliope was attacked.
Yet it's not where she died, Grace, is it?
So because she made it all the way to my apartment, we shouldn't care why she was bleeding to death along the way.
You think our judgment was rash? It was. In truth, I worried that giving you time, letting us all get to know you, would make it harder in the end. I am sorry, Grace. You may not believe it, but I care deeply. I care about what happens to you and to all the idols.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it, but I kind of wanna. Oh, paralysis by analysis. I mean, this is my trait, so I feel like I should pick it, but I really want to address the Medusa part. Or I could throw it back at Athena.
Like you care about Medusa? She lives like that because you cursed her. Have you even tried to undo it? I'm betting not, because she's useful like this, and that's where your caring ends.
Zeus was the first to leave.
Woo-hoo.
King of the gods. And we don't even know what became of him. Vanished into the ether. Poseidon was next. Walked out into the seas, never to be heard from again. Ares betrayed us. Hephaestus saved us. Hades was murdered. And by one of our own. The list goes on.
I don't want to be too accusatory the whole time. I'm gonna go, why tell me this?
I've heard most of that, sure. What does it have to do with me?
We are dying, Grace. I don't mean diminishing or drifting apart. I mean our immortality is disappearing. Very soon now, the idols will be no more. We are a legacy that spans millennia, dating back to the very dawn of humankind. So yes, I care. I will do anything and everything in my power to avoid that fate, even if it appears unfair.
You know, it's too bad. I've been an idol for 5 minutes, and I've been out there solving problems you've all wrestled with for how long now? I could have helped you, Athena. I could have helped all of you. But you don't see that, do you? You're so busy holding on to what you have. You can't see what you're throwing away.
I know we've put a great deal on your shoulders, Grace. I do. All I called you here to ask is that you please not make my job more difficult than it already is. If you have any other questions or concerns, now's the time to bring them up.
All right, let's talk about Medusa.
Again, if you wish. What of her?
Was I right? That you haven't even tried to undo the curse that you inflicted on her?
I wish I could remove the curse. I'm afraid the Athena who bestowed it is long gone. She was prideful, that Athena. As prideful as she was powerful, I'm ashamed to say.
The current Athena is responsible for everything she's done.
I am well aware, Grace. What is it that you would have me do exactly?
I don't know why Athena's dancing around this.
How about deal with her? Make it so she can't hurt anyone else.
Perhaps you're right. I've been too lenient with Medusa over the years. And it's time that ended. Now, if there isn't anything else...
Oh, but there is.
Who has access to the reliquary? Is it anyone with a key, or...
Doesn't matter. You gained access, so clearly it is not difficult to get. Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'll tell me who gave you that key.
Gave it to me? Athena, I had that key all along.
You what?
It's just like you thought. I used it to attack Calliope that night. Then I brought her back home to finish her off. A mortal with a plan, baby. Stole my way into godhood. Watch me roar.
That's not funny, Grace.
What's funny
You got me
is
to
that you
kind of
thought I'd
is.
tell you without getting anything in return. Speaking of the reliquary, you went there, right? Once Hecate told you what happened?
Yeah, I was not impressed by the delay.
If you had known about that, the night Calliope died, would it have made a difference?
The chances are exceedingly small that you attacked her there, it's true. Yet, Calliope was weakened, which made her more vulnerable prey for an enterprising mortal. One she knew. Perhaps the incidents are connected, perhaps not. I cannot afford the risk of uncertainty, Grace. I'm sorry.
What do you know of Pan?
Pan? That's not a name I expected to hear. Been sniffing around you, has he?
I have some suspicions, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts.
Pan lurks at the edges because he likes it there, seeking out whatever profit he thinks he can get away with. Avoid him, dear, or he'll stick to you like gum to the bottom of your shoe.
Okay, so you don't like Pan much. I get that. But do you think he could kill someone?
We've all killed, my dear. I was once a warrior queen, feared by mortals and gods alike.
Another idol, I mean.
Like Xena.
Is that where your investigation has led you? To Pan?
Sort of, but I feel like I'm missing something important. Maybe the goddess of wisdom could help me out?
It would be helpful to know what Calliope was doing at the reliquary, but she's not available to ask. Not until you regain her memories, at least.
Why not put off the trial until then? Seems like a good way to solve all this. Yeah?
And trust what you decide to share? I think not.
They're really trying to make it seem like Athena's the bad person. The villain.
I guess I'll get back to my investigation.
I am rooting for you, Grace.
Oh, you're
If
not.
there's another way to resolve this, any way at all, I will take it.
No, you won't.
Will you? Really?
Good luck. Feel free to take a cookie on your way out.
Don't take it personally, Grace. Athena's first instinct is to follow the rules whenever things get rough. As if she believes that if the idols don't blindly follow every rule to the letter, we'll dissolve into utter chaos.
Well, is she right?
Probably.
Do you think she's telling the truth about the idols dying out?
I'm not sure. I mean, if it is true, why hasn't she told the rest of the chorus?
It sounds like she doesn't trust you.
Well, the feeling is mutual. At any rate, I'm afraid we're going to have to disappoint her again.
Uh-oh, what now?
You need to go back to the reliquary, Grace.
I bet I know why. I don't actually know why. Unless it's to try to figure out what was taken. If anything was taken.
You know, Athena said something to me. That it'd be nice to know what Calliope was doing there in the first place.
And she's correct.
It's the only piece of the puzzle we're missing. Calliope went there because she had a plan. But what plan?
If she left clues behind, wouldn't Hecate have found them already?
That's a really good question.
We can't ask Calliope what her plan was. But you might be able to remember what she was doing there.
Her memories? But I thought...
That it will take years, yes. But if you go somewhere important to Calliope, or touch something special to her, you'll get flashes, feelings.
Do you want Grace to go to the reliquary so she can have deja vu?
I'm willing to wager the place Calliope met her fate has left its mark in Grace's psyche. We have only to uncover it.
Last time Freddy and I were there, Hecate wouldn't let us into the reliquary. Not without Athena's permission.
I'm certainly not suggesting we ask Athena for permission.
Then you mean...
A week ago, I would have said breaking into the reliquary was impossible. Yet it appears Hecate can be surprised. If her book says she will be.
Let's hope the book says that again, I guess.
Unless you've some other plan. I'm all ears, as they say.
The reliquary has alarms. Sort of? You sure this'll work?
What about the alarms? I'm not eager to have Asterion chasing me through the fog.
Calliope snuck in without setting off any alarms. At least at first.
Well, I'll
At
be
least at
following in
first.
Calliope's footsteps, won't I? What if I follow the wrong footstep and set them off?
Then they discover you and we apologize profusely.
Will not be a good look, though, just saying.
Are you sure about this? You want me to wander around hoping something comes to me?
I do know something about how memories work after the transition, but no, I'm not certain. You want certainty? Wait until your trial. Without discovering more, the outcome of that is certain.
What if Medusa is lying? What about Pan? We could look into him some more, couldn't we?
Oh, my, you're just full of ideas, aren't you? Do you have any suggestions regarding how we
Whoa, don't
might
be
go
sassy
about
to my
doing
high
that?
priestess.
Deja vu it is.
Let's say I do this. What am I hoping to find?
Some memory of who attacked Calliope, or why she was there. Anything we could work with. I've spoken to almost all the idols, and every single one says they hadn't seen or heard from her. If she was keeping to herself, then why now? What started this? We're missing something important, Grace.
What if Grace goes there and the memory she sees is that she attacked Calliope? A Grace from the future. It'd be a twist.
It's kind of like that one game, but I'm not gonna say it because that's a big spoiler. Yeah, it came out last year.
Isn't there no other way? This seems a bit desperate.
That's because we are desperate, Grace. Either we take this shot at learning the truth, or we overthrow Athena and the chorus by force, and disregard this stupid trial.
She's joking, right? She's joking, right?
Right then. Back to the reliquary it is.
Unless
Any
he's
idea How
joking.
you want to do this, Grace? Because I'm game to help.
Cool. I'm sure we can figure something out.
I can't go in with you. Hecate would sense me right away. I will, however, stay close by. If anything happens, I'll come. Hecate won't stop me. The Minotaur won't stop me. Nothing will.
That's great to know, but I'll try not to make it necessary.
Ugh, can we just get on with this already?
Um, I feel like this is not gonna work, but I also feel like none of these are gonna work. Given that my new trait is kick-ass, I feel like this is clever. This is charming, and this is kick-ass. I don't know. Let's try it. Sneak in the back way.
Wait, are you sure this is right? Was that the right door?
You're asking me like I'm supposed to know?
It just feels like we're back outside again. Maybe that was some kind of portal or...
Or maybe we're right where we're supposed to be.
We should be careful.
Then we should be careful. Remember what the Minotaur said? Alarms. Magical defenses.
None of which killed Calliope, we think. But sure, I hear you.
How do we avoid getting lost? It's like
We think.
a labyrinth.
Oh, it is a labyrinth, but I've never had any trouble finding my way around. Hey, easy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. All right, no need to freak out. I'm a guardian, sure, but I'm not a monster. But, yeah, you know you're not supposed to be in here, right?
I don't want to lie. I probably should not have picked. I'm wondering if I should have saved this one for the end. I don't want to lie. But I don't want to be an ass. You can be kick-ass without being an ass.
Didn't Hecate tell you? She gave us permission to look around.
Kate said that. Huh. Then why are you using the back way?
We wanted to see where it would lead.
Yeah, you mentioned it last time, so we just had to check it out.
You can come with us if you like, to make sure we don't touch anything.
No, I need to bring you back to Kate. I'm so sorry. Oh no. Hey, come back!
Oh no.
Hey, come back!
Oh no, we're splitting up. Oh no.
Okay. I don't hear anything. I think I'm all right. I hope Freddy's okay. She'd better be. First things first, how do I do this? Where do I even start?
You better not have eaten Freddy.
Calliope must have been here. She could have stood in this very spot. Maybe if I just focus.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's weird. Like, I've definitely been here before.
Sad. Okay, let's look at an egg. Egg.
I don't get any feeling from that. Will I know it when I see it?
That doesn't evoke any feeling. This giant snake with this giant egg. Instrument.
Is that a weapon? A musical instrument? Maybe it's both.
Sad.
What did Freddy say about mazes? Was it always go left? Or go left and then go right?
What does that have to do with the mask? Maybe it's just super creepy. Trident.
Is this an armory, too?
Calliope was looking at stuff and fell on Poseidon's trident. Bam. Mystery solved.
Freddy, are you out there? Can you hear me? What am I doing? All that'll do is tell everyone where I am.
And tell me nothing about that apple. Okay.
They should really charge for tours. It's kind of amazing. I don't even know what language that is.
I bet it's Greek to you.
Shouldn't that be in a museum somewhere?
It belongs in a museum.
This is it. Calliope was here. She was standing right here. And she...
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Ah. So it seems like we know how she got stabbed. Let's see. hopefully ads don't start for another 5 minutes or so. So.
Hello? Do you work for Hecate? Are you guardians or something?
Yeah. Creepy.
Okay then. What's happening? Why didn't it work?
Because they're mannequins. Ah.
Oh! Grace? Freddy! We've got to run! My powers don't work on them, they just keep coming!
Freddy, don't do it.
No, I won't let you! Freddy! Oh God. Oh God, Freddy.
By the gods.
You summoned the Furies. What? Those beings were the Furies, beyond all our laws. Not idols, but the embodiment of retribution. How did you draw them here? I didn't. There was a big mirror, but I didn't even touch it. There is only one mirror of which you could be speaking. That used by the goddess Nyx to contact the Fates. Using the mirror would not have brought the Furies down upon you. Not unless the Fates themselves decreed it. I don't care what brought them. They killed Freddy. You need to help her. I have no power over life and death, Grace. None of us have that. This was no defense or spell of the reliquaries. I do not have the power to summon the Furies, and I know none who do. You should consider yourself fortunate, Grace. They do not desist until retribution has been exacted. But now is when you leave. Pray the knowledge you obtained was worth the price.
And it does look like ads are about to start in about a minute, in about 50 seconds. I feel like this is kind of important stuff, so I don't want to skip through it. So we'll go ahead and take a short break here, and then we'll come back to this. Man, that's frustrating. Let's see. Okay, we will take a short break. BRB. Todd, I swear. Maiko, thank you for hanging out and for the lurk and such. I hope that your pre-sleep care... Wait, what were the words that you said? Oh yeah, pre-sleep self-care. I hope that goes well. Thank you for being here. And Maiko, for no reason whatsoever, I'm just gonna post this right here. Hope I'm feeling better. Thank you. Still slightly congested and such, but I mean, it's, I'm just about there, I think. And yeah, I probably would have just invited you, but I don't want people to feel obligated or anything like that. Right now it's me and Bushcat and Todd having the time of our lives in there. And I feel slightly bad if I just better tighten the purse strings. And then I would also feel kind of bad if I just straight up invited you when Bushcat and Todd spent their points. I don't know. Maybe I'll do away with the whole point thing. Kind of like the way Todd does it. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the biddies, Maiko. You're fantastic and amazing. And I'm glad to know you. Todd, I swear. Okay, good. All right, we're going to get back into it. Quick recap. Grace went to the reliquary to try to jumpstart her memories of Calliope and found the spot where the system is broken. You're gonna drink some water and sit quietly. I hope that water is delicious. Speaking of which, I'm gonna drink some water myself. And now I'm gonna drink some Baja Blast. Todd, I swear, is becoming a mantra. It is, one way or another, either via the gambling ridiculousness that somehow you're pulling off, or by the other stuff that happens in Coral Island or what have you. Anyways. Okay, I'm not leaving Freddy.
No, I'm not leaving Freddy. Not like this. All this magic. There has to be something. Don't tell me there's no way to undo this.
Come. There's nothing more to be done.
I'm unhappy about that. Given the choices that we were given, it almost seems like that had to happen. Because I don't think that there was a way to, I mean, I suppose I could have made other choices with my relationship with Freddy. But we're roommates, we're friends since childhood or whatever. And I don't think there was a way to not have Freddy come with us to the reliquary. But I don't know. That's going to be a discussion that I have with Todd, who's played this in the Discord. Maybe. But I guess all we can do now is just go home. Hey, I finished Act 2. Act 3.
I'm sorry it came to this, Grace. It's clear what your friend meant to you.
Her name is Freddy. Was Freddy. She was more than just my friend.
Yes, I see that. Grace, is that how Calliope died? Was she also attacked by the Furies? Do you remember?
Yeah. She meant to use the mirror, but she never had the chance before they came.
No doubt sent by the same person. Perhaps for the same reason.
Hmm.
Who could send the Furies after me? Even Hecate had no idea who possessed that kind of power.
No one does, not these days. Hecate herself would have been my guess.
Athena.
Zeus might have, in his role as king of old Olympus, but he is long gone.
Clearly someone can do it.
Unless they weren't summoned. They could have been responding to something you did unwittingly, something Calliope also did. And what that could be, I'm afraid I have no clue.
Shouldn't I tell Persephone what I saw in the mirror or something? Or is that just like a commonly known thing that the mirror shows weird looking hair or something? What are the Furies anyway? Besides creepy looking mannequins.
What are the Furies? They didn't seem like people.
Think of them as forces of nature, but an aspect mortals rarely encounter. They're older than any idol. They were created to enforce the ancient laws.
There are ancient laws now?
Well, there were. Laws even the idols had to obey from the earliest days of old Olympus. Even if they still existed and you'd broken one, we would all know. These are not petty crimes one stumbles into.
If the Furies are so powerful, why did they stop? They just stabbed Freddy and left.
They're not assassins, Grace. They exist to punish. They demanded blood, and blood was taken. It didn't need to be yours.
So if Freddy hadn't interfered...
They wouldn't have rested, not ever, until they had their due.
I know Calliope was there to use the mirror, but it was just feeling. I still don't understand why.
There's only one use for that mirror, to speak to the Fates.
Yeah, okay, but why?
The Fates know all that is or will be. Destiny is theirs to command, or so it's said. One contacts them either to know one's fate, or to change it. Not that the Fates are likely to oblige.
I wonder if we can go back and undo what happened to Freddy.
Can these Fates really control the future?
They control the fate of all beings. I imagine it's they who give Apollo his powers, and they who write Hecate's books.
So someone really didn't want Calliope messing with them.
Or you, it seems.
Could it have been the Fates? Maybe they don't like being called on now for anything.
They're not known to be vindictive. If they don't want to answer, they simply won't.
I don't know what to do. We still have no idea why Calliope wanted to talk to the Fates.
Well, there is another way to ask them.
I wondered how long that would take. Hecate is enraged. She's threatened to close off the reliquary entirely and forever. Athena is beside herself.
How long have you been standing there?
Long enough. You just had to keep pushing, didn't you? Until you got what you wanted.
This isn't about me. We're out of options, Apollo, and you know there's only one other way to contact the Fates.
Oh, how convenient.
Wait, what's this about some other way? What are you talking about, Persephone?
May I explain it to Grace, or do you have another option, Apollo? If so, now's the time. I thought not. The Fates will respond to the ruler of Hades, the true underworld and realm of the dead. What I propose is that we go there and take back the throne that was stripped from me.
What? I'm not sure this is the right thing to ask. I mean, Persephone didn't go this to the reliquary when it seemed like she could have from the beginning. So that's why Freddy went. She probably knew that Freddy would have tried to protect Grace. I feel like this, being too accusatory I might lose some whatchamacallit.
Is that something we can do? Just go to the land of the dead and overthrow it?
Truth be told, there isn't much to overthrow. Few mortals still believe in Hades, and thus its halls have been nearly empty for eons.
So how do you...
The throne itself is the key, both symbolically and literally. Claim it, and Hades is yours.
But you can't claim it because you're barred from Hades.
By a rule that we would need to break were we to do this, yes.
How do we get to Hades? Do we need a key, like the reliquary?
Athena took my key, and the entrance at Lake Avernus was sealed long ago, which leaves only Hermes.
They won't take you.
They might, if you ask them to. Then why did you come, Apollo? To gloat? To wish Grace well? Or to actually help? Get us there. I'll lead us to the throne, and Grace can speak with the Fates. It's simple.
So if we go to Hades and find your throne, how much trouble would that get us into exactly?
A great deal.
It's not as if Athena could execute Grace a second time.
But she's already been warned about breaking more rules.
The responsibility of this will be mine. Let Athena try to take my throne again.
Is there really no other way to talk to these Fates? Do we have to take the nuclear option?
Do you want to try going back to the reliquary?
No, hell no.
The only other person with a direct connection to the Fates is Apollo here.
You know it doesn't work like that.
Then it's the throne or nothing, isn't it?
Is Apollo right? Is this something you planned all along, Persephone?
Meaning what? What, that I knew what would occur at the reliquary? Perhaps you think I'm the one who unleashed the Furies upon you.
You've waited for this opportunity for over a century.
Waited, yes. Bided my time. And the moment has arrived.
But that's not why you originally agreed to help me?
No, that's not why.
Okay. No need to keep selling me on it. I'm in.
You are?
Yeah. I need to punch something really hard. Or overthrow hell. I'm good with either of those things.
Did you see that, Apollo? You see, that is what a backbone looks like.
I can't. I'm sorry, but this is a step too far.
And consider this, Apollo. Grace's mortal friend was slain by the Furies. According to the old laws.
Her soul is in Hades.
Wait, so I guess we could at least see Freddy again, unless we can bring Freddy back from Hades. This game has no business making everybody this pretty. Problem is the voice actors are also this pretty. Laura Bailey, Eric Ishii, Troy Baker. Troy Abs Baker.
Wait, what? Freddy's in Hades? What? Persephone, why didn't you lead with that?
I didn't want it to seem like I was playing on your sympathy, Grace.
But you'll play on mine. Fine. I'll get you into Hades. But I'm not going with you.
If that's what you prefer, by all means.
It's fine, Hermes. Get this over with.
Shall I wait here, or...?
No. I'm not gonna lie to them. Hermes has always treated me fairly.
Oh, hey, if it isn't Apollo and Grace and, Persephone. Wow, the whole gang, huh?
I'm afraid I have to call in that favor. I need you to take Grace and Persephone to Hades.
Oh, man, I don't know. Athena specifically said I wasn't supposed to take anyone, you know? No matter what.
Oh, this is pointless. They're never gonna help us, Apollo.
Can I ask what's going on? Nobody ever tells me anything, and you want me to get in huge trouble, but for what?
Katri, hi. Welcome on in. You're very, very welcome. How did your... Everybody, hold the phone. Everybody. Katri has reached affiliate. I don't have a clap button, but insert clapping sounds here. Yeah. First affiliate stream. Katri, you're amazing. You earned it, and you absolutely deserved it. So that's so super duper cool that you got affiliate. And looking forward to more chill streams. Everybody, please give Katri some of your time if you are so inclined. And if you're so inclined, drop the follow. Please. Okay. All of your time. Give it. Pick a tree. We won't be able to draw this last bit. I know that I picked this, but I feel like this is just this doesn't really fit me. Quit your job and subscribe 80 years in advance. Absolutely, positively, 100% do that.
It's the only way to find out why Calliope was trying to contact the Fates.
The Fates?
There's something going on, Hermes. I'm at the edge of it, but without the Fates, I'll never know the truth.
And that means going to Hades, with or without Athena's permission.
Okay.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Signal when you need to come back.
You
You
just
sure?
sticking us in your trunk?
Feels like the right thing.
Be careful, Grace. And remember, the underworld doesn't give up its shades without a price.
I think I can tell her the rules, Apollo. Let's go. Welcome to the real underworld.
Wow. It feels so empty. So lonely.
It's not completely empty. Neither is the throne, for that matter. A bitter shade named Orpheus has been squatting on it since my exile. I fully expect he'll be waiting for us.
Who is this Orpheus? The name sounds familiar.
It should. His is a popular tale among mortals regarding how he once came to the underworld to retrieve his love, Eurydice, and left with nothing. Hades tricked him, you see, and with Hades dead, the blame has evidently fallen to me.
So he's not a fan of yours?
He is not a fan, no. Not that it matters.
With all that luck, you're gonna have it real quick. Yeah, Todd's gonna buy his way into 80 years. With all these panda coins that are worth so nothing. Okay.
So there's gonna be a fight? Good. I need something to punch.
Don't get too excited, Grace. Orpheus is hardly a worthy foe.
Really? Even though he took your throne?
He
Whoa,
took
fighting
an
words.
empty throne after I left. That does not make him a king. Just someone else that's in my
King
way.
that makes him not.
In our way, you mean?
Yes, in our way.
You didn't think to mention earlier that the throne was occupied?
Because it's irrelevant.
Occupado.
Orpheus isn't an idol. He's just an angry little man clinging to an existence that doesn't want him any longer.
And what are we supposed to do? Organize an armed resistance? Challenge him to a duel?
That's what you're here for.
It's time
I'm gonna
to
fight him?
Oh, you'll see.
All right, let's get on with it.
Okay, so there's an angry ghost sitting on your throne. Anything else about this trip you've neglected to mention?
Come. It's time to cross the Styx.
How do we get Freddy back?
The ferryman will come soon. As we are not dead, you will need to convince him you are worthy of passage. State your case clearly and with determination.
Do we get to sing to him? That's a really big boat.
I am Persephone, also known as Despoina and Kore Sotiera, once queen of the underworld, and shall be again. No, Corone, I did not bring you any cards. I am not here to entertain you.
Hey there. I'm Grace, idol and last
God.
of the muses.
I am not good at
Is-
this.
Is that enough?
Of course she's a muse. Why would she lie about such a thing? He says he's always liked the muses and that you're very pretty. No, she didn't. Neither of us brought games to play with you, Corone. Stop asking.
Oh, I'm sure we can come up with something to amuse him. See? You don't even need to interpret that for me.
Yes, what fun. Thank you for encouraging him. Let's get underway, Corone. It's a long ride to the throne room.
Sad.
I wouldn't touch that. Way too much for you. Overload you. Blow a fuse. Every story. Every memory winds up here in the water. I used to dream that this river would rise, swallow the anger, tears in my eyes. Then suddenly I was found alone. I destroyed Hades, but was denied his throne.
Really is dead here, isn't it?
Everything here is fading away. She needs her queen.
We're here for Freddy, too.
I killed the king fair and square. They had no right to take it from me.
I don't know much about suffering. You've seen your life disappear. I lost a friend. If I could find her again.
Oh my god.
That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here.
Someone's coming. There's music floating through. Someone's coming.
Sad.
And it has me singing too. We have visitors. I think we all know what to do. To the throne room. This bard's about to meet a muse.
There's someone singing with us.
That would be Orpheus.
Is he a muse?
Oh, he's so much more than that.
Someone's
I didn't belong
a
here,
wolf is waiting in the
but that throne belongs to
Someone's
me.
coming.
No one deserves
I
it.
can feel them howling at the moon.
Don't forget why we came here.
There's a name here
I won't forget,
that reeks
but you
of
can
an
bet he
enemy.
knows someone's coming.
It's about time, Persephone.
Orpheus.
What happened to the music?
Happy.
I have been waiting for you, Persephone, for so long. And you brought a muse. Hi. Lovely tune, by the way. Can't remember the last time I collaborated with someone so talented. No offense, Benny. Hey. Welcome.
Oh, Benny, no.
World. Let me treat you to a song. A welcome gift. I have the floor. It is mine, after all. Muse. Any requests? Questions?
My friend is dead. Can you help me?
Loop. The river keeps secrets deep in the water. How far do you sink till you're buried below? I challenged the fates and found my Eurydice, but you had to kill her, and I won't let it go. You're asking the wrong person.
I hear your torment and your suffering. They made your love disappear. I lost a friend. If I can find her again, that's why I'm here.
That's why I'm here.
Nice job, Katri.
Orpheus, you're here for you are stubborn.
This is when you say you're certain you had no control. But I saw you smiling when your husband condemned my soul.
Corpses in crowns, tangled and trapped. Eyes full of cobwebs, only looking back. Don't you see what I see? Looks all dead to me, are both the same.
The same?
I like what you're doing, Muse, but I thought you'd be on my side.
Bard is to blame for the hell that he's been in.
Persephone, you're the reason I'm here. I'm not here to give in.
Oh, you think I will?
Can I get this through both of your heads? You're fighting over something that's dead. I mean, you should have seen this coming.
There's no point in reasoning with him, Grace.
Oh, I believe she was speaking to us both.
I certainly wish I'd seen you coming. I know your torment and your suffering. That's why you're our finest balladeer.
You're wasted here.
Let Hades burn. Your queen has returned.
Persephone, that's why I'm here.
I know.
That's why I'm here.
You both exist somewhere on the border between real and imagined, the living, the dead. So how can this place be everything you dreamed of? You both deserve more. You must let it go. You both deserve more than this stupid throne.
We have been fools.
You're right. Yet, what about the throne? We can't just leave it empty, can we?
Destroy the throne.
All that going around in circles, digging up old wounds, and for what? So you can fight over a chair.
Whoa, what am I doing?
There.
How did I do that?
You dare. What gives you the right to interfere in this manner? That throne was not yours to break.
Look around you, Persephone. Hades is empty. That chair you wanted so badly? It doesn't matter anymore.
It mattered to me. I paid for that throne with tears and blood, Grace. With years of humiliation you know nothing about. I thought we could help each other, but no, you would rather lecture me. So what's your plan now, Grace? I assume you must have one after that big demonstration.
I mean, you did kind of manipulate things so that we could end up here, Persephone. So, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily call you just like the innocent bystander in this. GG on the noms.
You said Freddy was here, right? Then we should be able to find her. We just need to look.
Let's say you do. Okay, what then? You expect to walk out of Hades with her spirit in tow?
Why not? It would have worked for Orpheus if he hadn't looked back, right?
You don't get it, do you? There is no way to free someone from the land of the dead. Not for Orpheus, and certainly not for you.
And the Fates?
Even if you could contact them, Grace, I assure you, they simply wouldn't care.
Tree, nice job getting your noms. Love Glutton, hey. Look at those good looking Katri emotes. Let's get one of those up in there. Or, you know, a gajillion of them.
You know, for a moment, I thought you actually cared about me. Just a little bit. But you don't, do you? Not about me, not about Calliope, not about anything.
You're the one who destroyed my throne, Grace. You started this.
And you never intended to help me. Right from the start. It was all to get what you wanted.
At the very least, I had hoped we might find your friend's spirit.
Why? We can't bring her back.
Not without great sacrifice, no. No, the rules of death are clear. Yet, you might have spoken to her. I know what it's like not to get the chance to say goodbye.
Hey.
Freddy, you're here.
Yeah, I've actually been watching you since you arrived. It's not like there's much else going on.
Fred,
No, don't even start, Grace. I made my decision. I don't regret it one bit.
No.
I do. I want to go back. I want it all to go back. It's not supposed to end like this.
This isn't the end. Hey, it's not by a long shot. You still have a whole story to finish.
Without you?
Yeah. Without me.
I don't want to.
Well, I don't blame you. I happen to be really good company. Hey, no.
I guess this is it, huh?
Almost. I found someone while I was down here. Someone you really need to meet.
Whoa.
Calliope?
Also, whoa, look at Todd.
You can't be real. Your soul idol is inside Grace.
My
Idols don't...
Eidolon is inside Grace. The rest of me... I'm here, Persephone.
This is real.
I guess you two were better acquainted than you said. Huh, Persephone?
We parted ways years ago. Persephone couldn't take my lectures any longer.
I'd take them now. I miss them.
No, you don't. Think about how bitterly we argued at the end. Don't blame yourself. Not when there are so many fond memories to cherish instead.
We need to know what happened to you, Calliope. How did you die?
Why didn't you come to me? If you were in trouble, I would have protected you.
I know you would have, but I couldn't let you be drawn into Apollo's prophecy as well.
Apollo's prophecy?
Apollo's prophecy?
He didn't tell you? No, I don't suppose he could have. It's a long story.
You don't mean to say that Apollo is responsible for your death, right? But his prophecy is.
Yes. It said I needed to die.
Someone else knew about the prophecy. Athena.
No.
Then she sent the Furies after me when I went to the reliquary. I barely escaped. I fled back to the mortal world. To you.
Apollo hates using his power. Why would he have given a prophecy to Athena?
Because she demanded it. She was desperate.
How did you even find out?
Apollo was horrified after he delivered the prophecy, and he refused to stay silent. And he came to warn me. He was torn. Telling me meant I was locked into it. I still think he did the right thing. Though I expect he disagrees.
What was the prophecy? Surely I need to hear it.
If I tell you, you'll be locked into it, just like me.
But the prophecy doesn't just say you have to die. There's more to it, right? They always require interpretation.
Apollo told Athena that. He begged her not to jump to conclusions, but maybe she was right.
I don't care. I have to know.
Athena wanted to know if there was a way to save the idols. The answer was this. The idols cannot continue so long as the last muse lives.
And I'm the last muse.
And now you know the prophecy.
Well, that's inconvenient a little bit.
Why come to me? Of all the places you could have run to, why come to my apartment?
Because I was dying.
But I couldn't save you. I barely even knew you.
I was wandering the streets that night, wondering if I should go to the reliquary or just flee. And I heard you singing. I followed you home after to see where you lived. I didn't know what would happen to me, but I thought, just in case, I knew I had to hold out until I reached you.
I don't blame you, in case you're wondering.
You don't?
You didn't ask for all this to happen. You did the best you could, Calliope.
Thank you for saying that, Grace. Truly.
Why did you go to the reliquary? We know about the mirror, but...
You wanted to annul the prophecy.
And the Fates are the only ones who could, if they would even help me. I doubted it, but I was desperate. I never got the chance to ask. Someone told Athena where I was going, and she must have realized what I meant to do.
But how did she get the Furies to attack you? They aren't pets. You didn't break any of the old laws.
I don't know. Maybe it's something the ruler of the idols can do. But you'd have to ask Athena.
You went to Pan for the key to the reliquary, right?
Yes. He's the reason I knew about Nyx's mirror, actually. He told me about it long ago.
He told Medusa where you went. She, I expect, told Athena.
Oh. Pan couldn't have known what it would mean. I didn't explain.
That's it. You forgive him, just like that.
I'm sure he feels guilty enough, my love.
That's it then. Now we know the whole truth.
We need to confront Athena. Apollo, too, for not telling us what she'd done.
If he had, Grace would have been locked into the same fate as Calliope.
We don't know that.
It isn't fair, Freddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go.
So many years of history, the fights, the highs, the miseries. I'm so proud of you, but it's time to go. I never truly saw before how trapped we were, so far from shore. Great at the time, but it's time to go. It's time to go. Will I know where to go without you to guide the way across the storming seas? I've had a compass bright and clear. Listen to me when I say, whatever path from which you think you strayed, you will find your way. But it's time to go. It's time to go. If I could bring you back, I would give it all to you, my best friend. If I could choose a muse,
You would give up godhood to bring her back.
any day, every day, a life for a life. Farishta, please.
knows what comes next, but I will face it beside you.
You've returned.
You did it. You actually brought me back from the dead.
Of course I did.
Did you get a chance to speak to the Fates?
No.
Then what happened?
Like, I'm wondering if that was the right decision. But I really wanted to bring Freddy back. Story of your life. Also, GG on the noms a little bit earlier. Thank you for being here. Like, I'm wondering how that affects the prophecy also. Because if it has to do something with the last muse, idols, something can't last while the last muse is alive. Does that mean that Athena's going to try to effectively kill Freddy, and then Freddy would die again? Because that's obviously not great. I don't know. Let's keep going.
Then we found Calliope.
Calliope, but her Eidolon is inside you. How
It doesn't work like that. The Eidolon is only a part of an idol. The rest just...
Calliope told us what happened. The prophecy, how you warned her, how you've been lying to us. You knew. You knew the truth this entire time, even when you said you were helping Grace.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Is there more you haven't told me? Did you know about the Furies as well?
No. I didn't know how Calliope died.
But you knew Athena was behind it.
I thought I could nudge you in the right direction. Help you find the truth without learning about the prophecy.
Well, you failed. We know it now.
Well, then it's done. You're locked into it, as is Freddy. Athena will want her dead, too.
You're right. I actually hadn't considered that part.
I'm so sorry, Grace. I never meant for this to happen.
That's right. Leave. It's what you're best at. I don't know how this will affect your trial. We could tell them what we've learned. Even without proof, it makes enough sense that Athena couldn't just brush it off. You're not the last muse any longer. After all, your Freddy isn't on trial. Yet if Athena believes you both need to die in order to save the idols, she'll find a way.
Okay. Ads are going to start in about 45 seconds. So, let's go ahead and take a short break here, and then that'll be the last ad break of the night. Because I imagine that my wife is going to be home soon also. So, we'll take a short break. Everybody go stretch legs if possible and do all the self-care that you need. BRB. Okie dokie. Welcome back, everybody. Maiko, no. 0 to 3. I'm just gonna blame Todd for getting all the 2s and 3s. Welcome back. Welcome back to you. Thank you for being here. prophecy be true? We could try to fight gods. I don't know how well that would work. We should make a deal. I feel like Athena's not one to make deals. Let's do this one first.
Look, about what happened in Hades.
Which part? The part where you denied me the throne, or the part where I lied to you so I could use you? You did what you had to do, and I won't say I didn't have it coming. It's freeing, in a way. I intend to keep my promise. We go to the trial and I'll help you, even if it means overthrowing Athena. Calliope would approve.
But what about...
Just so you understand, our chances aren't good. I suggest you do whatever necessary to prepare.
Great.
Fighting gods worked for Kratos. Let's go see Pan. We haven't seen Pan in a while. Need to hear that smooth Pan voice, probably for the last time.
Pan? Are you here? Pan! All right then. Guess I'll just head off.
I thought you didn't want to see me anymore. You're not here to yell at me, are you?
No, I, wanted to apologize.
Apologize? To me? Well...
For thinking you might be behind Calliope's murder. Turns out that's not the case.
Oh, then you've learned something, haven't you? Something not exactly pleasant. I see. Isn't that always the way? Tell you what, Grace. Let's indulge in one last transaction. Relay what you've learned, and I'll see if I have any advice to offer.
I almost feel at this point it doesn't really matter, so...
Okay, where do I begin?
Well, of course it was Athena.
Wait, you knew?
No, how could I?
So what now?
Let the prophecy play out.
Huh?
Let it play out. It doesn't say the last muse will die. Just that she must for the idols to continue. Perhaps the idols shouldn't continue. Seems reasonable enough.
Athena's not going to let that happen.
I doubt Athena would agree. Or many of the other idols, for that matter.
Yes, well, if history says anything about the idols, it's that we're a bunch of reactionaries who make poor decisions. Frankly, change is long overdue. Continuing on as we have been isn't appealing, and I doubt I'm the only one who thinks so. I'm rather looking forward to the trial now. How exciting.
Oh, look.
know. It's you. Paul comes in, mopier than his usual mopey self, and won't say a word about why. But of course, it's you.
This doesn't have anything to do with you, Oracle. Please don't get involved.
Oh, I am involved. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I live here, and Paul is my friend. Look, I'm not stupid. I don't buy into this god crap, but I know Paul and the rest of you are not on the right side of normal. Even so, Paul is a good guy. Leave him alone. He doesn't want to talk to you.
It's all right, Oracle. I think Grace and I need a moment alone, if you please.
Oh, sure. Don't mind me. It's not like I was in the middle of anything.
The Python Pit Pub.
I know how Persephone feels. But not you. You'd have every right to be furious with me.
You think I need to be protected, Apollo, but I don't. Certainly not by you.
It wasn't that I thought you helpless, Grace. It was that I was the one who set this all in motion. When I first became Apollo, I was so sure I could help people. Help the world. I ignored the warnings. You have no idea how many lives I ruined before I stopped. I never should have given in to Athena. This one time, I thought that maybe it will be different.
You don't know everything, Apollo. Half the problem is that you and every other idol thinks they do.
What do you mean?
Trying to prevent the prophecy is what's making it come true.
So you want to, what, stop trying?
Maybe.
I hope you can forgive me, Grace.
Yeah, I get it. It's not easy, but I get it.
I suppose I'll see you at the trial, Grace. I wish you all the best.
I didn't want to make it seem like, you know, he's completely forgiven, because more or less that's why Freddy died. Hey, you got your coins back. I'm gonna save Freddy for last.
Did you forget something, Grace?
It felt like we hadn't quite finished our conversation.
It seemed pretty finished to me. What more is there to discuss?
How about you? Are you okay?
Oh, I am many miles from okay, Grace.
Don't you want to talk about it?
Calliope would not have approved of the way I acted. But then she seldom did. It was so good to see her in Hades. To have her say she forgives me. I just wish it were as easy to forgive myself.
Well, I forgive you, if that makes it any easier.
You forgive me? I should be the one forgiving you.
Well, do you?
Fine. Yes, if that's what you want, yes.
How genuine.
Do you regret it? Surrendering your Eidolon?
Not yet, but we'll see what happens at the trial.
I wonder if I could have done as much for anyone. You do realize you may have brought your friend back, only to doom her to a quick death.
Yeah.
I guess that's true.
You gave her your new life, and you get to walk away as if nothing ever happened.
Only if we survive. And I would never walk away from a friend.
Yeah, they keep hammering that in that I didn't really think that part through. Not ideal.
Freddy, can we talk? Freddy, please. Whatever I did, I need to make it right. Talk to me. Hey. Freddy, are you okay?
No. No, I'm really not. Why did you do it, Grace? You brought me back. You made me the muse.
All of these kind of say the same thing. This one has the heart though, so this one does seem a little selfish of me, as does this one. I don't know. I'm gonna play it by the icons.
Man, what's giving up immortality for your best friend in the entire universe?
No, I'm serious.
And I'm not. Freddy, I'd do anything for you. Just like you'd do anything for me.
Grace, I told you that I was at peace with my decision. I've watched the struggles you've had as the muse, and now you've thrown them all on me. You didn't even ask.
You don't wish you were still dead, do you? Did I screw up?
I don't know.
I should have asked you first. I'm really sorry. It just kind of happened.
It's not that. It's not just that. I came back from the dead. And I was actually dead. And I'm not the same now. I've changed. And it's not just being the muse. I'm different, and so are you, and nothing between us can ever be the same again.
Of course it'll be the same. Why wouldn't it?
Grace, I sacrificed myself because I love you. I'm in love with you. And I have been for a really long time.
Well, that's ironic.
What is?
I, feel the same way. I always have.
I've been selecting all the hearts this whole game, Freddy. Gosh.
Why do you think I joined your band? After college, we started drifting apart.
Why do you think I started the band? All this time. And neither of us said anything.
Manchester, hey, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping on in. How? Oh, I think I said that already. How are you doing? Why aren't my captions working? Have my captions not been working this whole time? No, I saw my captions working earlier. Let's see, let's do this. And then let's turn them back on. And now they work. Okay, yeah, well, sort of. They sort of work now. You're exhausted, but finally stopped working. Sheesh. And you're on the East Coast too, right? Are you on the East Coast? Where, well, whatever coast you're on, you don't need to say it. I'm glad that you finally clocked out for the day, so hopefully you get some good rest.
I never said anything because I didn't want to lose my best friend.
Yep, it's midnight for you now.
I still
Sheesh.
don't.
You still might. The trial's tomorrow. Athena doesn't know about me. Once she does, I'm the last muse. She's gonna want me dead, isn't she?
We can still get through this, Fred.
Yeah, but even if we do, I'll keep changing. And when I start becoming Calliope, well, I still love you.
I don't know.
Now every word's been said. I can't think of any more to fix what's broken. So many books I've read, and still not a word of anything could reveal how this feels. Only if we could have been brave on time, knowing how we should have been loving all this time. I would prefer that we were late then, never together again. What you don't get is death. I died. You and I are not the same people who we once knew.
Thank you for the lurk, Ailing.
Only if we
to see you.
Brave on time, knowing how we should have been loving all this time. Only if we could just escape demise. I'll always love you, Grace. But is it too late? Too late?
I don't know how far we are from the end of the game, but my wife got home and I know that she's going to want to go and get ready for bed soon, so we're going to call it here, and I hope that it seems like I'm going to finish it next stream, which I think is going to be on Cliffhanger. I think that I'll be able to stream on Saturday. Yeah, the way things went with Freddy, like in the moment I thought I was doing the right thing, but part of me, but yeah, I mean, things clearly didn't seem like they went the way they probably could have or should have. And the way things might end up going, depending on the trial and such. But yeah, so I'll probably need to Blue Pie. There you are. Thanks for stopping in. It's good to see you. What are we in the mood for? Thanks for stream. Thank you. Thank you everyone for being here. Let's see. I have a place that we can go, which seemed like a pretty chill place. I haven't watched too much of their streams. Whoa! Check out that 100 panda coins that you won. GG, Maiko. So I will say, for whatever it's worth, there's that. Oh, yeah, that message kind of appears throughout the stream. You can finally feed your family. Make sure you feed Iris first, please. And I will say that I will put that there again, for whatever that's worth. I would like to try to go someplace new. Let me pull up their stream a second over on my other computer, though. Seemed like a good place the last time I was there. I believe his name is Jonah. Let me see. Am Gamer. Am Cities Skylines streamer. Am GeoGuessr. am happy we could join them. We will see. It looks like they're currently playing Automation, the car company tycoon game. Yeah, so let's go ahead and raid the Jonah. If you would be so kind as to join me on this, that would be fantastic as well. Because I haven't spent too much time here. But I'm hoping that it'll go well, because I'm scared. Make sure to grab one of these if you're able. Yeah, everybody, thank you so much. I am planning on streaming again on Saturday, hopefully. I will see how that goes. If there are any changes or anything, I'll post it in the Discord and on Blue Sky as well. But yeah, everybody take care. I hope your time zones treat you well for the rest of the evenings. And you're all fantastic. Thank you so much for spending the time here that you did. And, you know, just take care of yourselves. Bye.